minutes, 3 minutes.
Hello viewers, this is Mtemi Mistari. We are here at Kilimani Primary School. We are here to plant trees, and this is courtesy of the love that we have for the environment. With me I have Mr. JD Mwenyewe, also known as Orengo. He is an environmentalist. And one thing I heard from him through our conversation is that he loves trees. So he will tell us why today and why trees. So Mr. Orengo.
Yes, Mtemi Mistari.
Vipi bwana?
Salama sana chonjo, fresh barida.
Kabisa. So today tunaona you've mobilized the pupils in these schools.
Yes.
And you are planting trees. Can you tell us why trees and why today?
Why today? Because we are late. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time to plant a tree is today. Why trees? Not just why trees, but why indigenous trees? Because indigenous trees are habitat for birds, bees. So most of our bees are dying because we've planted so many exotic trees. Indigenous trees because they are source of water catchment areas. And indigenous trees because some of them are facing threat of extinction, like silver oak. Yet the value of silver oak in a world market, sometimes it's valued as gold.
Wow.
So why Kilimani Primary School and why other schools? So Kilimani School is just one of the schools that were establishing environmental clubs. And the last 3 months, now this is the 5th school that we're coming to establish this club here. So we want to tell this young generation of Kenyans that planting trees is cool. And we are not planting it because anyone is paying us. We are just using our own resources, you see. Because if these children right now, their elders, Gen Zs, are fighting to have a democratic space and working government. But if we destroy our country, if we are killed by floods, by droughts, and the Gen Zs manage to sanitize the country, we'll not have a country because we shall have died of floods and droughts. So we are now training Gen Alphas to take care of our environment.
That is very important. So you've had planting trees is cool, especially in schools. That is quite awesome. One last question, Mr. Orengo, before we leave. Yes. So you are saying that there's a difference between exotic trees and indigenous trees. Can you highlight some of these differences?
Indigenous trees, they are so huge in terms of physicality. They mature slowly, but they can grow up to 200 years, 300 years. Indigenous trees are source of herbs, they are source of food. Indigenous trees are source of water catchment areas. If you go to Kakamega Forest, which is the only rainforest in Kenya actually. In Africa, we only have 2 rainforests, Congo rainforest and Kakamega Forest. If you go to those areas, Abadeas, if you go to Iveti Forest, if you go to Mau Forest, you will find a very huge rivers that are really supplying people with water. So that is why we plant indigenous trees.
Wow, awesome. So as the second president of this nation used to say, ukikata muti moja vanda mbili. I tell you, love your environment, plant trees, and not just trees, but indigenous trees. Thank you very much.